Reading Ambedkar. The speech delivered by Babasaheb Ambedkar on 20th November 1956 at the World Buddhist Brotherhood Conference at Kathmandu. A President, Your Reverence and Gentlemen, I'm sorry that having come to Nepal to attend the conference, I have not been able to participate in its proceedings in the way in which a delegate ought to participate. But I am sure most of delegates are aware that although I'm here, I'm physically a very ill man and I'm quite unable to bear the stress and strain of conference proceedings. It is therefore no doubt of any desperate disrespect for the conference that I have been usually absent. It is because of my personal condition that I could not do justice to the task of the conference. It is perhaps because of my absence from the conference that I was asked by way of compensation to address you after this afternoon. I consented to do that, but even here I have been surprised flung on me. I had not enough notice that I was to speak here, and when I was asked what subject I would speak on, I mentioned the subject of ahimsa in Buddhism. But I find that a large majority of people attending this conference are desirous that I should speak on Buddhism and communism, a subject to which I, in a very passing sentence, referred at the first general meeting. I am quite prepared to agree to the suggestion to the change of subject, although I must say that I am not quite on the spur of the moment prepared to deal with such a large, enormous, and, if I may say so, a very massive subject. It is a subject which has half the world in grip, and I find that it has held also in a grip a large number of student population, even of the Buddhist countries. I look upon and uh, the later speech of the matter which gave concern. If the younger generation of the Buddhist countries are not able to appreciate that Buddhism supplied a way of life which is better than what is supplied by the communism way of life, Buddhism is doomed. It cannot last beyond the generation or two. It is therefore quite necessary for those who believe in Buddhism to tackle the younger generation and to tell them whether Buddhism can be substituted to communism. It is only then the Buddhism can hope to survive. We must all remember that today a large majority of people in the Europe and large majority of youngsters in Asia look like Karl Marx as the only prophet who could be worshipped, and they regard the large part of the Buddhist Sangha as nothing but the yellow peril. That is an indication which the bhikkhus must take up.